Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good day. My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music, and I've been a musician for many years. And today I'll be doing a series of birthday requests for Chroipahtz. We are starting with 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim, and the song is called DEOXYRIBOSE. Now, I have checked out 13 Sentinels before up here. It was one of the first, 5 requests I ever got, ever. So, and I do remember that being, quite fun. This is now my second experience with this game. Still know nothing about it. I'm not sure if it has a cult following or anything, but the name is interesting, DEOXYRIBOSE, which, is 2/3 of, the word DNA, so interesting. Or 2/4. It's half. Anyways, this is DEOXYRIBOSE from 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim for Chroipahtz. Happy birthday, man. Oh, I just realized Atlas and Sega. I was seeing how long I can last without moving my head. Didn't last very long. Holy crap. Oh, that synth is so filthy. Oh, the double time. Or half time. That was way too short. Oh, you gotta throw the melodic guitar solo in there, of course. Why wouldn't you? This is the first song I hear of the day. So that's how I'm gonna start my day. Got out of bed, had my coffee, sat down. I'm like, let's go. I'm like, what's next? Oh, 13 Sentinels. Hey, I remember that one. That was one of the first ones I did. Holy shnikes, man. It's not often that I get more of the electronic side of things in VGM, at least not yet. So far, it's been kind of rare, and that was kind of all over the place. I like to call that kind of song like a Swiss Army knife. It had just about everything someone could like in it. Like, nothing was really missing. Choir, bass, synth, multiple rhythms, danceability, heavy, guitars. Am I forgetting something? I mean, there were so many different types of rhythms. Even though the consistent beat throughout was just that, you know, boom, boom, boom of the bass kick, you know, they kept just moving around, doing different... The drums were, or the percussion, I should say, were definitely a highlight, but it's hard to say what was a highlight, because everything was so in there, in the mix. But one thing did stick out to me, two things actually. One was the amazing sounds of the synthesizer. Really big droning kind of just vibrates throughout you. I would love to hear this in a car. But also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the main theme throughout were like these little zaps, these little that was happening the entire time. And sometimes you hear it more, sometimes you hear it less, and it was just kind of always lingering back there. So it was this constant like electric pulse that was just kind of soaring through your ears. At least for me. I kept hearing just those little zaps everywhere. And the fact that I had like choir on it, choir vocals, that was odd. But the whole thing was kind of odd, so of course no bias, but you know, the electric guitars were very, very good. They were more on the heavy side. You know, even if I wasn't a guitar player, you know, anyone can appreciate what that was. They just straight up went into like a whole riff, and you know, they're playing the right chords during the right times for the right moods. Just really, what is this game? 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim. It definitely sticks out as far as like everything else I do so far. Again, it's just, I mean, the songs are longer. They seem a little more fleshed out. They took their time, and I gotta be honest, it's one of the titles that I'm most curious about as far as the rest of the soundtrack, because I've only heard 2, and that's just not enough. It really isn't. There's no way you could hear that and just be like, oh, okay, you know. Your interest starts to peak a little bit. And the only thing that reminded me of, if anything, was The Prodigy. And the song Warrior's Dance comes to mind. There's probably others that are similar, but just as top of my head, Warrior's Dance came to mind. Yeah, no, I really respect these like smaller community games because, you know, I can give them a time to shine, and in the process I get to hear amazing tunes and share them with you guys. And that was just super impressive. It's the first thing I hear today. It's still daylight outside. That's how you know it's like, you know, I just sat down and I was like, okay, great. A+, passes the vibe check. If you were unaware of a vibe check, now there is one. Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much, Chroipahtz. Again, happy birthday to you. I still have more coming. And for anyone else who would like to get their request in, you can do so on Patreon or PayPal. You can do so here and join all these lovely supporters of mine, continuing to support the channel and help me do what I do. Neither are necessary, but they just guarantee that I actually check out your song if you don't mind waiting a little bit. And just please make sure that if you do request something, it is VGM original soundtrack. So it has to be from the game and not a licensed song. Most people are good about that, but you know, you just gotta let it be known. But with that said, I have no more 13 Sentinels coming at all. So, you know, that's something I have to deal with now, and that kind of sucks. So, until next time, dudes and dudettes, I will see you. Hopefully 13 Sentinels is not a year away, because that synthesizer was and is blowing my mind still. At least I can hear this song again. So, take it easy, everyone. Have a good day, and I'll see you later.